Point Park University, right downtown in the heart of Pittsburgh. A beautiful city where determination and creativity collide to form art, defined in the dictionary as the expression or application of human creative skill and imagination. And that's something that Point Park offers by encouraging students to do great things, showing them how to put hard work and persistence together to make dreams no longer just a vision during sleep, but a vision for the future, a vision that will be their life. There is so much talent at this university, and we want to focus on that talent. Welcome to In Focus.
Welcome to In Focus, where today we will be interviewing photographer and videographer Daniel Kelly and the Executive Director of the Campus Activities Board, Caitlin Smith. My name's Taylor Selich, and I'm joined by my co-host, Chris Hunt.
Hi there. Hi. I think there's an issue. See, that's embarrassing. Could you come? I don't really know about photography.
Oh, I got you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I'll see you later. Hey, it's good seeing you. Okay.
All right, now we have Daniel Kelly, a photographer at Point Park University. Welcome to the show, Daniel.
Thank you for having me.
Very nice to have you. So we just have a few questions for you. And what year are you, and what's your current major?
I'm a sophomore cinema production major.
Okay.
I haven't picked my concentration yet, but it'll most likely be like cinematography.
And what current goals do you have? I mean, I know right now you've already accomplished so much, being just 19 years old, only a sophomore at Point Park, but you've already done so much. What do you have any major goals? Maybe nothing too major, but.
I'd say I have a ton of goals. Each day there's something different that I want to do. I think there's like the main goals is like, feel content someday, or like, right. Be financially independent to where you never have to worry about money again and stuff like that. And
right,
all the career goals that you want to do, just to exist, kind of thing. But specifically, I mean, I think I'm one of those people that are just, so open to so many different goals that it's almost distracting to put up a goal just
right.
because it's,
right.
You want to just work towards whatever you feel is the best options and stuff like that. So it's not like, oh, I want to do this one specific thing. And if I achieve that, then I'm good. Like, I don't think I'll ever be,
Right, and you probably take on so much,
yeah.
like, you don't really have to think about,
Yeah.
like, I have to do this, and that. You just have so much coming to you, so whatever comes to you, you just take it on.
Absolutely. And I mean, I think some of the most fulfilling and greatest things I've ever had the opportunity to do wasn't anything I necessarily sought out to do, but it was kind of a thing of where if you work hard enough, you're just gonna opportunities are gonna find you, and then
absolutely
that kind of thing. And I just kind of collect those as I go along in this journey.
And what would you say one of your favorite things about photography is?
Photography. These are your memories, I'd say, kind of thing throughout your whole career. Kind of like I love how you can, document stuff every day. You're capturing what's around you, what I'm passionate about, what
right.
I want to capture. I think it's really cool that I get to play a part in, all the great people that get to document, like the big celebrities and things like that. I think it's cool that, my pictures can be used to look back on and be like, right. Oh wow, like this was such a great like stage in this guy's life and stuff like that. And like, oh wow, like this is how, Pittsburgh used to look. Like it might not look like this in 10 years.
Yeah.
It'll be. It's history as also it's moments that you want to look back that it's personal, like all the great times I take pictures like of my friends and things like that. I'll always remember that day just because I have a really great photo of somebody.
Exactly, that's memories captured.
It doesn't even have to be like me in it, like it's most of my memories are me behind the camera capturing something really, really fun.
Oh.
So yeah.
And when did you first realize that this is photography and cinematography is something you knew you wanted to pursue? Like, was there someone that influenced you, or was there just a moment where you were like, wow, like I know this is what I want to do?
Well, I always wanted to tell stories. I started with animation back my sophomore year of high school.
Okay.
I wanted to do like that stop motion animation where you just move it a little bit, and like take a picture of each
Oh,
one.
yeah.
I wanted to do that sort of thing because I was always
That seems
like a
fun.
huge like animation fan as far as like, you know, Tim Burton's work and like the old Rankin and Bass Christmas specials were all like stop motion things.
Right.
And yeah, it's just, I mean, it just has like a charm to it that I love. But
So you were young already. Like, you
yeah,
knew-
I think I was 15 when I really wanted
Yeah.
to start, you know, taking things seriously. And I did, yeah, video until I'd say like halfway through my senior year of high school.
Okay.
It was only video, and I was doing short films and documentaries, music videos, things like that. I still do all those things, but I didn't know I loved photography until I just started playing around with it, like senior year or so.
Okay.
I'd always go to like downtown Fort Worth and Dallas and take pictures of my friends and stuff like that. And I think it was in that moment that I was like, because I was just so set on just being video all the time, but ever since I like started doing photography as well, I just always wanted to kind of somehow do video and photo together. Like I don't think I could give up one in my profession.
They're both so unique in their own way. Like,
Absolutely.
there are a lot of photographers and, you know, videographers and things like that, but they're to be able to do both of those, I think that's really cool because they are like, you know, all your photos and then your videos are so similar to your photos.
Thank you.
So, and they're also different but similar. You know what
Cool,
I'm saying?
appreciate it.
Like, so I enjoy them a lot
Thank you.
because I know I've seen your Instagram page and a lot of us have visited your Instagram page. You have a lot of followers and, you know, your photos are very different from a lot of other photographers. Did you know, like, right away you wanted to take like different style photos? Like, you knew, like, starting off, is that how you started? Or did you do like basic photos right off the bat?
It's the weirdest thing with photos, especially when you get to the point of where, you know, you're editing for like an hour of each photo, and it's just like so different compared. Like you can't. It's like painting a picture. Like no matter how hard I try, I'm always going to make the art that I can create. So I mean, I wouldn't say I go for a style specifically, but I just kind of do like whatever feels right when I'm doing it. You know, it's like, oh, like I don't know. It's like I have this voice inside me that's like, oh yeah, like that looks good. Like,
And that's cool because you have an eye for it. Like, it's a natural eye.
Yeah.
So, and what current jobs right now were like internships do you have? Like, do you have any? Are you looking into any?
So I'm currently a photographer and videographer for the rapper Riff Raff.
Okay.
I've been working for Wiz Khalifa's record label for the past year, doing photos and videos for
That's impressive.
all the people they sign. Like I did a video for Chevy Woods. I did photos for Wiz, and I did a few other things. DJ Motormain is a DJ there. I was working with him very closely for a year. Just like every other week I'd be at the studio or something. We flew to like Kansas and Dallas and like for shows and things like that. I'm also a photographer for Boss Water. It's like the glass
Right, I was
water.
gonna ask about
yeah.
that.
If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. If I was you, I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too. I'd wanna be me too.
Spending just 7 minutes climbing stairs each day cuts your risk of a heart attack in half over 10 years. Sure, elevators are convenient, but you burn twice the number of calories just going upstairs than you do while jogging. Think about how long you spend waiting for elevators. The average person spends the equivalent of 2 years waiting for elevators over the course of their lifetime. Don't let that be you. Save time and increase energy. Next time, take the stairs.
I tell these guys all the time to stick to talking sports and not playing sports.
Here we go. Ready? Didn't make it.
I've been working with them for about a year and 3 months, I'd say.
Okay.
Right before I came to Point Park, I reached out to them and pitched them an idea, and I wanted to work with them and be like, hey, I have this really cool idea for photos. Like, would you guys be interested in working with me on it? And they're like, of course. Like, this is like such a great idea. We're gonna send you the bottles. And then I impressed them with those, and they've just kept hiring me after that. I did their Christmas photos. I did the release photos for like the new lime flavor and things like that. I did the 4th of July photos and stuff like that over the summer.
Wow. And see, I love like cool, different types of water. So
Thank you.
I'm always drinking like Boston. Like
Yeah.
I am. Like I drink it all the time. So I had a bottle and I thought of you and I was like, oh my God. And then I saw, all the pictures they had
Yep.
of it. And they were nice pictures. So it made me want to get more of the water. So,
Yes.
And what about Google? I know you've had experience with that.
So I did this thing over at CMU called Hyperloop. They have like a team over there that they're engineering basically a pod that like goes to New York to Pittsburgh in like 15 minutes or something.
Wow.
And I did all the video and photo content for that project. And the project manager of Hyperloop is a grad student at CMU, but also works at the Google office here. And she hooked me up with the lead video producer of Google out at their main Google campus in San Francisco area kind of thing. But I had a call with him, and he put me on their freelance list. So they have a team of full-time videographers, but then they outsource to freelancers like me.
Okay.
To help with specific projects. I haven't yet been on one of those projects because their summers are really dry, but as far as work goes, but I should be helping out with their video projects this fall.
Oh, well, congratulations on
Thank you,
that.
thank you.
You have a crazy resume already.
Yeah, and you're
I
a
also
sophomore.
take photos for Point Park's social media. I just have to plug them in there. But.
Yeah, and I knew that because I've seen a lot of your photos because they give photo credit and things like
absolutely.
that. And what is that all? What do you do for Point Park?
So as a part of my apprenticeship is I'm a content creator for Point Park. So whenever they have events they need covered for social media, I'll go take pictures of that. Just downtown Pittsburgh shots just to kind of
Right.
market. You know, their whole thing is downtown is our campus kind of thing. So they want really cool shots of downtown, and you know,
Yeah.
to market to all the 16, 17-year-olds that are applying to college. Like,
Yeah.
if they see a really cool Instagram of their school, and you're like, wow, like I'd love to go there. That was their kind of reason to hire me.
So you're helping out Point Park a lot by doing that and getting kids to come here. So.
Yeah, I mean, Felicia is the social media manager
Yeah.
there. She's wonderful. Yeah, really, I think she's one of my favorite people to work with, just because I think we bounce off ideas of each other, and she's really,
Absolutely.
into youth marketing and like what the youth want to see on social media and things like that.
Absolutely.
And
It's really important.
she loves working with me because like she has all these like great ideas, and then I can actually like
You can
execute them.
bring them
you know?
to life,
And
yeah,
she's like, "Oh, you're the best."
exactly.
Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, she's great. But those are like my 4 main projects as far as like what I do internship wise. But I do freelance things all the time. I did stuff for Baron Batch, who's an artist around Pittsburgh. He like paints. I don't know if you've seen like the elephants in Southside that are all painted. That's him. He used to be a Steeler. I did like 4 videos for. He plays for the Jets now, but he played for the Steelers for the past 2 years. His name's Marco Thomas. He does a lot of you know, he likes to make content for his stuff. So I met him through the studio, the Taylor Gang recording studio, because he goes there.
Wow.
And yeah, the engineer recommended me because he needed a video guy, and so I got to work with him that way. But as far as consistent, it's Riff, Taylor Gang, Boss, and Point Park.
Thank you so much for your time and coming on In Focus. You guys can see more of Daniel's work on Instagram.